Hi there! Today we're going to talk about something totally different. We're going to do a scalp treatment for psoriasis. So right now underneath my scarf I have plastic wrap and then my treatment, and I thought I would share with you my story with psoriasis and what I found finally works for me. It's like 98% in remission, because with psoriasis you're never really cured because it's always in there and can flare up at any time. So if you don't know what psoriasis is, it is similar to eczema or dandruff that's very severe if it happens to be on your scalp. It is an autoimmune disease, meaning what is happening isn't a virus or bacteria or something. It is your own body overreacting to some signal and kind of attacking itself, and it causes these scaly patches on your skin, and it could be on your arms, your legs, your back, anywhere, but mine happened to be right here on my scalp, and I had it from the time I was 15 or so until I was 30 years old and figured out how to finally treat it at home. So it's been 5 or 6 years that I've been doing this, and it has really worked and continued to work far better than any of the medications or special shampoos that you can get. So if you're interested in that, please stick around. So first of all, we'll talk about dandruff versus psoriasis. Dandruff is dry, flaky skin on your scalp that happens occasionally or is not particularly severe, and that can happen to anybody because of the weather, because of your shampoo, because of stress. It could be anything. Psoriasis is much more severe, and I had it every single day, and it looked more like dragon scales of white patchy skin that would flake off. Or if you've ever seen that old movie, The Breakfast Club, where the girl messes with her hair and makes it rain snow, that would happen to me every single day. So it was quite bad. And for some people it's painful or itchy. Mine never really was. It may be like if I hadn't washed my hair in 2 or 3 days, it would finally start to itch a little bit, but for me, thankfully, it was not itchy. So today I'm going to talk about the 3 things that I do to pretty much cure my psoriasis at home. And the first is the most time-consuming, which is the scalp treatment, which I have left on my hair right now. And it's the most simple thing you could ever think of. It's olive oil. It's just a warm, hot oil treatment. I watched a YouTube video of a girl who had psoriasis on her scalp, and she recommended it, and so I tried it. So I will try to find that video. It's been about 5 years since I watched it, so I'll try to link it. But really, it's very simple. It's a scalp treatment. Just like back in the 90s, VO5 had a popular hot oil treatment for your hair. All you're doing is warming up oil and putting it on your head. But in this case, it's not for your hair, it's for your scalp. Now, you don't have to use olive oil. You could use coconut oil. Coconut oil is very popular, of course, right now, and it is solid at room temperature, but when you warm it up to body temperature, it is liquid. Some people are allergic to coconut, so keep that in mind. Most people are not allergic to olive oil. You can use avocado oil, you can use almond oil, you can use whatever you prefer. There is also argan oil. This is not pure argan oil. It is got other things in it, but it is designed for your hair. And I use this in the shower or right after the shower if I just want to touch up a little dry patch here or there. This does not make your hair greasy, which is nice, because olive oil, if you don't wash it all out enough, can make your hair greasy, so watch out for that. But this also has kind of an argan oil scent to it, so it smells, I don't know, a little bit musky, a little bit manly, but it's not bad. It's pleasant. You will need a microwave-safe bowl and a spoon. I use a Chinese spoon because they're flat and shallow, but you can use anything you want. You will need a comb or some way to part your hair, and then a way to tie your hair back. I leave it on for 5 to 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and it seems to work perfectly well. If you want to do a longer treatment, like an hour to 4 hours or even overnight. Then you can wrap your hair up in plastic and then a silk scarf, or this is just cotton, but whatever you want to make you comfortable and able to sleep, or if you have to go run errands or something, you certainly could. I am not the best at tying headscarves, but I'll show you what it looks like. There are much more elaborate ways to do it. So if you are interested, then stick around. I'm gonna go heat my oil up in the microwave for 15 to 30 seconds. You want it warm. You probably wanna test it on your arm first before applying it to your head. So I have warmed up my olive oil. It is about a tablespoon or so. You don't need a lot because it does go pretty far. All right, now that I have all my ingredients warmed up, I'm going to start applying it. You want to do this on day-old hair, so you don't want freshly washed hair because you're going to apply the warm oil and then leave it on and then wash your hair twice. And washing your hair that many times in a day can irritate it. It's pretty easy. All you're going to do is part your hair and apply a spoonful of warm oil to the part, and then gently rub that into your scalp. And then you're going to move an inch or so over, create a new part, and repeat. How you can tell if you have scalp psoriasis, if you don't have a dermatologist to tell you, you can examine your own scalp and see, do you have a severe dandruff? Every single day, no matter what hair product you're using, no matter the weather, it's always there. And it was white or pink or red and irritated in patches. But for me, it is mainly just in my hair, which is very inconvenient. Mine was not painful or itchy, but some people it can be. And I tried everything for dandruff and psoriasis, so Selsun Blue, T-Gel, a million different products. So, but this olive oil really worked for me, and it worked for me pretty much from day one, so it's awesome. Now my hair loss is totally separate and is PCOS, which is a hormonal kind of disorder that causes your hair to thin and fall out. Now that we've left this scalp treatment on long enough, we're going to wash our hair twice and condition. And it is important, very, very important, that you're using shampoo that is sulfate and paraben free. Those are two chemicals that are in almost every single shampoo product. That is what gives you that rich lather and squeaky clean feeling. Some people, like me, are allergic to it and it irritates your skin. And when you have psoriasis or sensitive skin or something, and every day or every other day you're applying this product, that can be a problem. So that is the part 2 of my treatment, is find a shampoo that doesn't have sulfates or parabens. It can be expensive, it can be harder to find, you can have to, sometimes if you live out in the middle of nowhere, buy it online. At Sally's Beauty, you can sometimes find some that are sulfate free. There are all sorts out there these days. I will do a whole nother video about shampoo because that's kind of an involved topic. And then number 3 of how I treat my psoriasis is I take vitamins. I take a supplement of fish oil and vitamin E and vitamin D that is supposed to promote healthy hair and skin and moisturization, I guess. So I find that those 3 things really help me, and I almost never have a flare-up anymore. Thank you for watching.